Sorry about that, you guys. I needed to take a little bit of a break. See, making gacha content sucks really bad, especially for a guy who doesn't play gacha games every day, and it doesn't help that the only two gacha games that I play anyways are Punishing Gray Raven and Wuthering Waves. But speaking of Punishing Gray Raven, one of the most adorable characters in PGR is about to drop soon for absolutely free. Now, I'm sure some of you have no idea who I'm talking about, and don't worry, neither do I. But pretty soon, in the next patch, I believe Genevie Vivance is going to come to Punishing Gray Raven. Now, I have no idea what this Jatavi character is all about, or who this character is. All I know is I want her real bad. Now, I haven't been keeping up with the story, but all I know is she's got cute little symbols in her eyes, seemingly a little fang at the corner of her mouth for maximum goonage, and the best part about it all is that she's got black and white with a little bit of red in her color scheme, and she's absolutely free. She's an A-rank unit that ended up temporarily taking PGR Twitter by storm when she was first being leaked, and I mean there were copious amounts of posts about this character. I mean, it just never ended. There were Rule 34, there were regular fan arts. I mean, it was Goon War 3 out there, guys. Even I fell victim to the Jatavi mind control. But aside from that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad that Punishing Gray Raven is giving out all these characters for free, because it gives me even more of a way to save for both Dante and Virgil. And even better, Dante is completely free once again. I think that this is another reason why I've only been playing Punishing Gray Raven in terms of gachas. It feels like I'm playing a regular game a lot of the time, and I really like that. I never stress about wanting to get characters, and I never stress about what team comp needs what meta and what character needs what character. I just know that eventually I'm just gonna end up getting that character for free. All Punishing Gray Raven does is gives some of its most amazing and greatest looking characters out for free. I mean, just recently, and I don't even know if it's still going on right now, they were giving out Alpha, Crimson Weave Edition, by the way, her Cub, and her Sword, as well as her Best in Slot support out, all for free if you completed a few quests. What game do you know that gives out one of its most hyped characters despite being power crept by some out for free? Like, with signature everything. I can't really think of a game that does that, to be honest, and quite frankly, I'm really glad that they did that. And from the looks of it, I'm glad PGR does not intend on stopping now. I think the more that Wuthering Waves becomes successful, the more free shit we get in PGR. So, support our veteran Wuthering Waves Gooner troops, myself included. Now, moving on over to Jatavi, she uses some form of insane looking gun called the Endgame Arbiter, and I have no idea how the fuck this thing works, but it looks cool and it kinda glows. It's black with a bunch of red glowing marks on it, you know, a bunch of X's or something like that. I don't know. Kinda looks like a Destiny gun though. She's got multi-toned hair that's white and black, and by God, I didn't think I'd like this style of design until I saw it. A Danny DeVito I get it now moment. Her outfit is impressively cute, and by God, I think I see elf ears. Yeah, I really enjoy that about her character design. Okay, anyways, she's a dark unit, and with her weapon, the Endgame Arbiter, she treats enemies like she's playing a fucking endgame, that's for sure. And I'm sure that the newest members of our community from the DMC side of things are happy to be reminded, once again, she's free. So, save your black hearts for the Demon Hunter twins. That's all I really have to say about this character. This video might end up being really short, or this video might end up being exactly as long as it needs to be. Gotta be able to love getting mid-roll as, am I right? But yeah, don't really know too much about her lore, as I said. She's cute, she's funny, she's probably really OP, and now my dark teams just got a lot more fun. Aside from all that, however, there isn't much else I want to do or say about her, so I'm gonna move on to a slightly more important announcement, I guess. But I should probably come clean about my inconsistent upload schedule and lack of streaming. I love making YouTube videos, I really do. I love streaming to you guys, but only when I'm streaming or doing something I'm passionate about, or at the very least enjoying a lot. And I'm not passionate about gacha games, like, at all. When my channel goes through its inevitable change, I may lose some subscribers, but that's completely okay. I don't mind that. But it'll be better for me in the long run. Arknight's Enfield and Silver Palace are the last gachas I'm looking forward to, maybe even Ananta as well, but everything else, well, no offense, but Everything else is kind of disgustingly boring. ZZZ is on the up and up, I guess, so maybe I'll check that out again. Who knows? I really enjoyed the gameplay loop. The UI was one of the easiest things to understand, and I was just super happy about playing Jane Doe, and thinking about Jane Doe now, I still want to continue playing her. None of the other characters aside from Miyabi and Evelyn even matter to me. I'm pretty sure I made a video about how much I love ZZZ, how well I thought ZZZ was doing because they were releasing some of my favorite characters back to back, and on top of that I even made a video dedicated to Miyabi, and to be honest I think I need to make a counter update to that video because, well, PGR is the game that's done something that no other gacha has done successfully. So, you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Devil May Cry. Capcom, I would say you're amazing, but you kind of have a weird track record. Anyways, enough of my ranting, that's it from me. But as always, I want you all to take care, and peace.